All right, welcome to Anne Marie's workshop. Today we're cutting Coconut Cashmere scented soap from Brambleberry. My daughter Sarah's in town. It's Thanksgiving week, and so we made soap, and now we're going to cut it and see what we get.
Yay!
Yay! Alrighty, I'm going to measure it to see where I am. 12. So middle's about here. You don't have to come in that way, but that's okay. A little bit. Okay, there. So we're going to slice the middle of the loaf so it's be more manageable. This is a this is the shorty that goes with the long. And I'm having cutting difficulties. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Let me tighten it some more. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this soap, we ended up having to do a hanger swirl on it because even though I soap at room temperature and cold, the fragrances and the different colors accelerated, so I wasn't able to get that really. I really wanted a drop swirl, but you know, when your thing doesn't accelerate properly, you end up doing a hanger swirl. So I did that, and this is what it looks like. So this is the shorty of the Coconut Cashmere, and I'm just going to cut a few of those, and then, oops, forgot, oh, here it is. I'm just going to cut a few of those, and then we're going to cut the coconut, which I'm kind of proud of because I so love the fragrance from Brambleberry that I was inspired. Oh, there we go.
That's fun.
I was inspired to make a soap with coconuts on top.
They kind of look like the roots of a coconut tree.
Don't they? And so the top is like the fronds of a coconut. And I did that with a regular baking, a thin baking type top afterwards. So we're just going to do 1/2 of the loaf, and then I'm going to come and I'm dying to see what happened. I should have the same hanger swirl, but with the coconuts on top. And I'll tell you how I made the coconut embeds if you want to make the coconut embeds. I took the Crisco.
We're filming, my
That's
dear.
the Crisco. No, there's a Crisco somewhere. Out near the cricket. Alright, next time we'll have to put up our filming sign. Alright, so almost done. And one more. Oh, careful. Careful. We're kicked out of the kitchen because we're in full Thanksgiving mode. So we're stuck here in the garage, and that's okay. This is the one with the topper. It's got an icing as well as coconuts. The coconuts were kind of simple to make. I used one mold was from Brambleberry and one mold was from Vandelay. We're filming.
Okay.
On YouTube, people love that. Alright, so we're back. Okay, and I made the coconuts with the blueberry mold from Vandelay silicone molds and I think the 9mm circular mold. I'll go get them so you can see what I'm talking about. Stop filming. I'm mistaken. Both of these molds are from Vandelay. This is the silicone mold for their blueberries. Or cherry, yeah, blueberries. So I made that first with a white melt and pour, a cloudy one, and you make that, and then you have your circular globe ones, and this is the 9-cavity circular ball. So after you make the blueberries in white, you pop them out, and you almost fill to the top with brown or whatever your desired color, brown, almost to the top, and then you push the blueberry in there, and then you let them set, and then all you do is when they pop out, you trim off the top, and it gives you these circular, looks like coconuts that are open. Okay, because I really like that Coconut Cashmere scent from Brambleberry, and I'll put all the links below in the box, and some cards above with some little tips and things like that. So let's cut coconuts and see what they do. Alrighty. So my daughter's filming for me from, we're dressed all kinds of crazy.
Oh my Lord.
I have a Georgia Tech Santa hat on. We're dressed crazy because we're having a good time. It's Thanksgiving Day and we're cooking together and enjoying the time, and so I'm gonna cook. I tried to place my coconuts so that I wouldn't have to slice through them, but you know, things happen. And so let's see how it goes. I'm gonna get a little coconut. Also, another thing, I kind of forgot about it. I didn't cut yesterday. Oh, look. Alrighty. Okay. So there you go. So that's the hanger swirl with the coconuts on top. So I'm going to cut a few for you. And it will darken up. I think that the soap will color more. The hint for me is, after I cut this one, I'll show you what the hint is for me, that it's going to turn more brown, even though I put the titanium oxide in it. I think it's going to color more for these reasons. The brown around the edge is an indicator that a lot of that's going to turn, the fragrance is going to turn a lot of that brown. All right, so, oh, they smell really good. Okay, so let me cut some, and we'll get more. Why is it? Is it okay? All right. All right. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we're just getting a little swirl at the moment. Hopefully, as we get more, but I do like the coconuts. The coconuts are fun. I think I'd do this again and make ganaches, Sarah. That's kind of a little crazy, but
it would be a very niche market, huh?
Let's see. I think this is going to be a really large. Oh, I think I'm going to have to cut my coconuts. Now, they may not, well, they may not cut well because they are made out of glycerin, so we may have to go really slow. They may not want to. But it's okay because I kind of want to see the inside of the coconuts. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Now, I don't see too much of the color that I dropped in there. So, but we'll keep going. And so, my daughter Sarah's visiting from Portland, where she's a massage therapist there. And
oh, there we go.
It's coming. Oh, look at that with the coconut.
It looks like a little
It's
ice.
fun. It's
I like
fun.
them.
So it's gonna take what, 30 days?
A month, yeah.
Month for it to cure, and that's okay, because we made bath bombs to tide ourselves over, like a lot of bath bombs. Okay, normally I would be paying attention not to cut my embeds, but I'm kind of liking the insight of slicing them. You know, I'm kind of liking how that looks. So soap making is supposed to be fun, and you're left with, I think I would put more fragrance in it. I smell it, but not to the level I want. So if I made it again, I probably would have added 2 ounces of soap, of fragrance oil. And I'm sorry I didn't film the making of this soap. This is just the cutting, because we were busy and it got away from me and I forgot to film it. It's just as simple as that. So I'm gonna go and cut this one because I don't know where all my colors are. Maybe they're on this side because I did the bases at the same time. Now this is more in line. I won't have to cut the embeds.
Sorry, my hand keeps getting
No
away.
problem. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah, so I must have like poured it kind of heavy in one way. But so I will put these in my my little shop. They'll be ready in a month if you're interested in coconuts.
Cuckoo for coconut.
Yes, cuckoo for coconuts. And I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving from my family to yours. And if we've not asked you before, if you like what we're doing, hit subscribe. We'd enjoy your comments, any questions, and hopefully all the links to the products I used will be in the description box. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Everywhere. This will be after the shoot. Glitter gets everywhere. What do you think?
It's fun.
Yes, I don't mean to get you strung out on something else.
So
I think
much
I've
fun.
done enough damage in this lifetime.
Is this the perfect size?
Yeah, there's a line on there. You see?
Is it this one? Or
That first one, yeah. That'll give you a good 1 inch wide or a little more. It'll give you a nice bar of soap. So this is what I get up into. Is it just going by itself?
Yeah. Oh, wow. You just watch it go through. Now that's some ASMR stuff.
Wow, you're right. That's amazing. So it doesn't really need me. It can cut on its own. Oh, show that one to me. Oh, that's beautiful. Now that's a good swirl. Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah.